Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but not when it comes to these animals. We've uncovered some of the creepiest creatures on the planet that have a face only a mother could love. But as unattractive as these animals are, there's something about them that makes them oh so cute. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we'll be showing you 10 things that are cute but creepy at the same time. Just wait until you see the pictures of the Tarsier. It's so cringeworthy, but it'll make you say "aw" at the same time. Baby aardvarks. We had to start off this video with one of the creepiest animals our eyes have ever seen. This right here is called a baby aardvark, and it looks like something that came straight out of a sci-fi movie. This nocturnal mammal is most commonly found in sub-Saharan Africa, but you might be able to find one at your local zoo too. They have a pretty creepy appearance, don't you think? Just check out their elongated heads, their noses that look a lot like a pig's snout, their large floppy ears, wrinkled skin, and their really thick necks. Despite looking like something that would pop up in one of our nightmares, the aardvark is so creepy that it's cute at the same time. The animal's appearance changes a lot within the first few weeks after its birth, but it doesn't get any better appearance-wise when they become adults either. Sadly, this animal remains on most websites' ugly list for the majority of its life. Do you think the aardvark is one of the cutest yet creepiest animals you've ever seen? Emperor Tamarin monkey. How adorable is this tiny little monkey? It's called an Emperor Tamarin, and it can primarily be found in South and Central America. The animal was named after German Emperor Wilhelm II, who had a pretty impressive handlebar mustache. Although we would get completely creeped out if we stumbled across a monkey with this kind of facial hair, we can't help but think the tamarin is the cutest little animal we've ever seen. Their fur is mainly black and gray, and they have a reddish tail, but it's their snow-white mustaches that people just can't get enough of. The total population of this creepy animal has declined in recent years due to deforestation and hunting. People are now aiming to capture the monkeys to sell them as pets. Although we can see the appeal of having one of these cute yet creepy animals as a household pet, they're better left living in their natural habitat in the wild. Can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night and seeing your pet mustache-wearing monkey staring right at you? Yeah, neither could we. Talk about creepy. Flowerhorn fish. We bet you've never seen anything quite like this. This fish is called the flowerhorn. This species is able to mate with other flowerhorns and with completely different fish types too. This is why there are so many different variations of fish in the world, and many of them have a rather unusual appearance. Some breeds even change color during their lifetime, going from black to a beautiful color like yellow or red. The vibrant and bright colors are the first things people notice, but if you take a closer look, you'll notice its appearance is pretty shocking too. They have a big and bulky body, fan-shaped fins, and a big colorful hump on the top of their forehead. The humps are found in both male and female flowerhorns, but it's much bigger and more noticeable in the males. And look at their cute little mouths and plump lips. They're definitely giving Kylie Jenner a run for her money. What do you think about the flowerhorn fish? Is it creepy or cute? Giant African bullfrog. We're sure you've seen a bullfrog before, but we bet you've never seen one as cute as this one. It's called the giant African bullfrog, and just as its name suggests, it can be found in Central and Southern Africa. Its body is covered in long ridges, and it has a pretty massive head. The male frogs can reach up to 9 inches in length, and they have an average weight of 3 pounds. That's a pretty big frog. This bullfrog is considered an exotic pet, and when it's raised in captivity, it can live for up to 35 years. It would make a pretty loyal companion, although we just can't get over how creepy and slimy it looks. One thing is sure, this frog is pretty photogenic. Just check out this picture of an African bullfrog giving the camera a nice big smile. You can imagine this frog looks good from any angle, and it's definitely not camera shy. Does this frog creep you out, or do you think it's adorable? Let us know your answer down below in the comment section, and you might even get a reply from us. Ayeaye. Yikes, this frightening little creature is definitely a bit terrifying. It's called an Ayeaye, and we don't know whether we should grab it and rock it to sleep like a baby or run away from it while screaming our heads off. This menacing yet sweet-looking creature can be found on the island of Madagascar, and its appearance is a bit ghoulish. The Ayeaye has dark brown and black fur, and its big and bushy tail is longer than its entire body. It also has a set of really big eyes and long slender fingers that are attached to some pointy claws. But if you want to get your hands on one of these furry creatures, good good luck. They spend most of the day curled up in a ball on top of the highest trees. Even when they wake up during the night to roam around for food, they hardly even make their way down to the ground. They stay inside the trees of the forest and search for insects underneath the bark. Maybe it's a good thing most people will never come in contact with the Ayeaye. As cute as they look, we can't help but think they're just a tad bit creepy looking too. Thornback Ray. There are two sides to the Thornback Ray, the creepy side and the incredibly cute side. The creepy side is definitely the top portion of this species. It looks like your typical stingray with its flattened body and long wing-like fins. Its tail and back are covered in a bunch of thorny spines. The top of the ray varies in color from light brown to gray, and some even have yellow patches on their skin. When they are threatened by other sea life, their bodies can appear to turn black. Pretty scary, right? But it's the bottom part of the Thornback Ray that make them so adorable. They have a translucent body, slits that look like eyes, and just check out the smile on this Thornback's face. Doesn't it look like he's saying cheese for the camera? The Thornback may look menacing from the top part of its body, but the bottom part of them just warms our hearts. They look so innocent and lovable, even though we know their body is covered in hundreds of spiky thorns that can really do some damage. Baby Sphinx. This may look like a species from another planet, but it's actually a feline called a baby Sphinx. This species of hairless cat were created through a selective breeding process starting back in the 1960s. Even though they look out of this world, this creepy creature is a pretty popular household pet. Their price tag can reach thousands of dollars, but according to pet owners, they're worth every penny. Some Sphinx cats have whiskers while others don't, but they have all of the typical markings of regular cats. Without any hair on their bodies, you can see every feature of this animal, from its wedge-shaped head, large eyes, pointy ears, and their high and prominent cheekbones. Their skin is the color their fur would be, and since they are hairless, they can get pretty cold very fast. That's why the Sphinx makes a great pet. It definitely won't run and hide when you pull it in for some cuddles. They love any activity that will warm them up. Would you love to be the proud owner of a hairless cat like the Sphinx? Let us know your answer down below in the comment section. We can't wait to read your reply. Proboscis Monkey. There are over 260 types of monkeys in the world, and this one just might be the strangest looking of them all. It's called a proboscis, and it primarily lives in the jungles of Borneo. When you first take a look at this monkey, doesn't it kind of look like an older man? We think so. This monkey is well known for its facial features, especially its nose. It's unusually large and hangs down from its face, sort of like a banana. It has eyes that are similarly shaped like human eyes, a slit for a mouth, and an entire body covered in orange and reddish-brown hair. He also has a funny bulging pot belly and makes it look like this monkey may have drank one too many beers. The proboscis definitely isn't winning any beauty pageants in the wilderness, but we're sure they don't mind. They dominate the wildlife in Borneo with their massive size. They are one of the largest monkey species in Asia, and they can weigh up to 50 pounds, and they stand at about 28 inches tall. What would you do if you ever came in contact with this peculiar-looking animal? Tarsier. If you've just screamed out, "What the heck is that?" don't worry, you're not the only one. This animal has the ability to give anyone the heebie-jeebies just by gazing into its eyes. It's called the Tarsier, and as you can see, it is a tiny creature with massive eyes. Each eyeball is a little more than half an inch in diameter, and each eye is as large as the Tarsier's entire brain. Just imagine if humans had eyes larger than their brains. Those would be some pretty gigantic eyes. The Tarsier's body is about 5 inches in length, and their tails are about 9 inches long. This animal is a nocturnal species, so their extra big eyes definitely come in handy when it's time for them to search for their food. But because their eyes are so big, they can't rotate them at all. They have to turn their heads and move their necks when they want to scope out the scene. This is why their necks can rotate 180 degrees in every direction, just like owls. This allows them to sit in silence and observe their prey from a distance and spot them from all directions before they pounce. Smiling salamander. Check out this cute little creature. This is a rare axolotl salamander, also known as the smiling salamander. Can you guess why it was given this nickname? It's because of the adorable smile on its face, of course. This amphibian can be found at aquariums and other aquatic parks, and as I'm sure you can guess, it's a favorite amongst the visitors. The salamander is unique because it has the ability to regenerate its body parts over time. This means it can regrow entire limbs and its major organs too. It has a very wide head and eyes with no lids, eyelids, and they have a pair of external gills that raise up from their bodies like long stalks. They look pretty creepy, don't you think? If you dream of seeing a smiling salamander in the wild with your own two eyes, you may have trouble locating one. They reside in a lake in Mexico City, and the entire population has practically been wiped out due to pollution, and because the salamander is considered a delicacy in some countries. Which of these creepy animals is the cutest to you? Let us know your pick down below in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more just like it, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.